Hey, what's going on everybody? Paul Tech here, and in today's video, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the LG X Power. Now, I've already done my full review on this device, but I just wanted to come back to it and just kind of give it some recognition that I think this device deserves. Now, I really feel this device is very underrated. I don't feel like, it's getting the attention it deserves. But this device is a good device. Now, this LG X Power here, it's not going to wow you with some high-end specs, no Quad HD display, no fingerprint sensor, no just waterproofing capabilities or anything like that. But what this device does have is the fundamentals down. So let me go ahead and just show you here. This device has a pretty decent display. It's a 720p 5.3-inch display. Now, if you're a person that does not need a 1080p display, you do not need a Quad HD display, you're fine with 720p, you don't want a huge phablet device, but you don't want a device that's too small, this 5.3-inch 720p HD display is going to look really nice. Now, this device also has a quad-core processor, so it actually performs fairly well. Again, it's not going to be the quickest, it's not going to be the snappiest, but for your day-to-day tasks, making phone calls, text messaging, Google searches, watching the occasional YouTube video, and playing maybe some of these pre-installed games that are on the LG X Power here, it's going to perform perfectly fine for that. There really will be no issues there. The camera here, the camera is a 8 megapixel rear-facing camera, 5 megapixel front-facing camera. Now the cameras are good. They're not going to be great outdoors. In sunlight, in good light, you're going to get some pretty good shots. Now this device does suffer when it does get into low light, but with most smartphones, they do suffer in low light. That's just something about them. They just don't perform very well in low light. And this device is affordable. It's an affordable device. It's off contract. It's on Cricket Wireless. There's another LG X Power on Boost Mobile as well. They sell it there. And it's not going to break the bank. Now, this device is actually rocking Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. So this device is actually optimized very well. Not only that, this device also, let me go ahead and go into storage here. This device has 16 gigabytes of onboard memory. This device has micro SD card expansion. Now the biggest selling point with the LG X Power is going to be its large 4,100 milliamp battery. Now taking a look at this device, you would never guess there's a 4,100 milliamp battery in this. There's just no way. It has a very thin form factor, and you would just never guess. How did LG cram 4,100 milliamps inside this package right here? I don't know how they did it, but they did. And battery life is amazing on this device. Now, I'm a heavy user. I use my device all day from the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed. That's just what I do. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I do editing on my phones. I answer back a lot of emails, comments on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So I'm a very heavy user, and I get 10 hours of screen on time on this device. So if you're not a heavy user, for instance, like my wife, she's not a heavy user, and she has the LG X Power. She gets like 14, 15 hours of screen on time, which is just amazing. She gets like 3 days on one charge on this device. Now, when it comes to charging this device, it's actually going to charge fairly quick. I actually did a video on this. This device has fast charge, so you're going to have quick charge 2.0 on the LG X Power here. So once you finally drain this battery, it's going to be no problem powering this device up again because it has the fast charge technology in it. That's just another great feature there that some other devices that I own don't even have that quick charge 2.0, but this device does, the LG X Power. So I just wanted to, just focus on this device again. Again, it's not going to have the brightest display. It's not going to have the best camera. It's not going to have, a lot of bells and whistles, which some other devices have, but it's a good phone. All right, so to wrap this up, if you are in the market for a new smartphone and you want a device that is affordable, that's off contract, and above everything else you're looking for a device with amazing battery life, I would definitely recommend taking a look at the LG X Power. Well, once again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.